Hello everybody, all those who have joined, and it's a very good evening from us. And I welcome you all to yet another PD session for GEG Punjab and Amritsar. And GEGs are communities that connect passionate educators to discuss the benefits of technology to schools, classroom, communities across the world, both online, and as of we are now, right? And locally run events offline also. And I hope that we are going to do the offline thing very soon with this COVID situation getting all right in India. And the kind of communities that we have, our groups, they provide a forum for educators to collaborate, to share, and to support each other. So it's a beautiful platform. Everybody must join, and everybody must have an idea of what all PD sessions, what all professional growth sessions that we are going to have. And today we are going to talk about Edpuzzle, which is a free assessment centered tool that allows teachers and students to create interactive online videos by embedding either open-ended or multiple choice questions, audio notes, audio tracks, or maybe comments on a video. And we have with us as session expert today Buenavides from Philippines, all the way from Philippines. He's a Bachelor of Physical Science and graduate of he's a science graduate, Master of Arts in Teaching Physics, second step level MIT trainer, Microsoft Innovator Educator. He's a Wakelet community leader, Edpuzzle coach, and Adobe Creative Educator level 1 and 2 as well, and also Google Certified Educator level 1. So it's awesome to have you, Buenavides, and it's over to you now. Please take over.
Okay. First of all, thank you for giving this opportunity to be your guest speaker this session. Okay, to all our viewers right now. Okay, good day to everyone. So this session will focus on Edpuzzle. Okay, allow me to share my screen.
Please, sir, you share. I will do the needful.
Okay, is my screen visible now?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Okay. Okay, so as ma'am or Dr. Narjit said that Edpuzzle is an online tool, but it's free online tool that we can use since we're facing right now in this pandemic. We have to choose a certain tool that can really suffice the need of face-to-face classes since we are in the distance learning approach right now. Okay, so Edpuzzle is a very powerful tool. Okay, by using videos into a very interactive one for engaging learning for our students. Now there are two ways for access points of Edpuzzle. It can be browser and also it can be using the mobile app. Okay. So here, so since I keep on using Edpuzzle, so you already saw the icon of the Edpuzzle. So let me click that one. Okay, allow me to log out first so that you can see. Okay, what's the interface? So this is now the interface of the Edpuzzle after clicking it in our browser. So just type Edpuzzle .com. Again, edpuzzle.com. Then afterwards, you will be redirected to this interface. So if you are a beginner, so sign up and then use your Gmail account. But in my case, I've already signed it up. So let me click login. Now for login, you have to consider teacher or student. So if you're a student, okay, use I'm a student, and a teacher, I'm a teacher. But there are times that teacher will use I'm a student. It's because it's part of Edpuzzle for professional development, wherein you will enroll yourself for free courses. So that's the time you will use I'm a student, so that you can enroll yourself to be one of the enrollees for their free courses. So let's click I'm a teacher, and then sign in using with your Google account. Now in your Google account, okay, you may choose which Google account you want to use. So I'd rather use my personal account because I have G Suite account and personal account. So here's now our workspace for the Edpuzzle. So we have content, we have gradebook, my classes. So difference of these three: content, those are uh, selected videos that you want to assign in every section. And then for gradebook, serve as monitoring for the performance of your learners. And my classes, it refers to your section or the class you are handling to. Okay. And in this part, if you click this one, so you have your complete name, log out. So in my school, I'm in pro school, then my school, then invite teachers, resources, certifications. Now certifications, okay, certifications, this will serve as for professional growth if you want to learn more about Edpuzzle and you want to uh, gain knowledge, then afterwards you will be rewarded with certificate and badges. And then help center for further guidance. And then for the left side, we have content, then we have home, curriculum, the name of the school, my content, and our sources for a very engaging videos. We have Edpuzzle, YouTube, Khan Academy, National Geographic, TED Talks, Veritasium, Number File, and my favorite crash course. Okay, now let's begin in creating a class. Okay, so my class, and then my class. So press plus sign, then plus sign, then let's name our class. Okay, so name, but in our case as educator, so it depends upon, and then the year level. Okay, so we have this from ages 3 to 5 up to 11th grade. So that means there's no program yet for tertiary level. Then I'll choose science subject because I'm a science teacher. And then we also have class type. So classic, it means that the learners will get inside a certain e-classroom. And then for open, that's intended for um, direct interaction, wherein you don't have to measure the performance of your learners just for uh, interaction purposes. And then create class afterwards. Okay, so no need to write description, create class. So we have this one. Okay, demo, Edpuzzle. So that's the name of our class. Then we have also class options. Now the purpose of class options, this one. So if you want to edit the class details, then you also have the class code. And then if you think that this class is already loaded with your whole class, meaning your learners, if they are there, so you have to lock the class. So that means no one can join anymore. Okay. So invite students. So invite students, it can be using this code or copy link or share via email. So let me copy link. And then Dr. Narjit, I put this link in our private chat. Can you put it in our comment box so that our participants can also interact what I've said? Okay. So the purpose of that link is you will be invited in this class demo aid puzzle so that you will experience the full experience of being a student and also to experience the aid puzzle features. Okay. So now content. So as you observe, there are already selected videos there. That means this video is already used in my classes. So let's say for example, I will use okay hard. Okay, so I will use this one for only a very short video for only 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Now upon choosing a certain video, so you can edit, you can copy, assign, share. Now the purpose of editing the video, you can cut if there are portions that you don't like, so you can move this one, you can move.
And nutrients to every cell.
Okay. Okay, but first,
The heart pumps blood throughout the body.
okay, first is let's watch this short video and then let's try to observe. Okay, what will happen?
Carrying oxygen and nutrients to every cell. It's this circulation of blood that is vital to sustaining life.
Okay, so if you notice our video at the bottom part, okay, we can see this icon of droplets. So what's the purpose of this droplets? So the purpose of this icon, this is a certain area in which the video will stops, and then as the video stops, there's an embedded question. So now in terms of question, it can be multiple choice, it can be open-ended. Now for multiple choice, you have to write a certain question and then with the choices, and then the learners will choose the choices and they will be graded as they can choose the right or the correct answer. But the learners cannot skip the video, but rather they have to watch it until it will end at 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Okay, so let me assign. Okay, assign, and then choose among this classes here in which class or section you would like to assign the certain selected video. Say for instance, demo puzzle. Okay, assign all if you want to be this assigned to everyone, or assign manually. Show okay certain students. Let's say for example, the purpose is remedial purposes, or another thing. Let's say for example, one of your students got sick and you don't want these learners to be behind of your topic despite the distance learning. Still, he or she can cope up even though uh, he or she is absent during your lesson. So click assign. So let's try to check. So my classes, then demo puzzle. So we have here now. Okay. So it's there. Okay. So by putting this video or assigning this video in a certain class, so you have also to consider due date. So let's say for example, okay, I will use date right now, and then also okay, for a while. Okay, time, and then also considered our time. So we have June 18. So say for example, I will use, okay, let's say for example, the due date is 5:20 in the afternoon. Okay, for a while, huh? Okay, let's say for example, 5, okay, okay, let's put it June 19. And then deadline is 5 p.m. Then click save. So if we go back to our gradebook, so we can see there the video, and then the total score is 100. And then we have these learners. We have Bambani, we have uh, Dr. Narjit, and we have a Sakdev. Okay. So upon the given time or the scheduled date, okay, as the due date, so this 0 second, it will move into, okay, the specific time period of this video, which is 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And then in this side, the scores will be indicated in this area. Okay, so may I request those participants to please, okay, watch the video until it ends so that your score will be reflected here in our grade book. And let's say, for example, grade, the performance or the monitoring is done. So export gradebook if you have the scores already. Okay. Okay, I give
Uh,
okay, ma'am.
Buenavides, somehow I'm not able to see this assignment in my class, which I have just joined with you.
Okay, so since already it's the public mode, so everyone supposedly you can see it. So let me assign it again. Assign demo Edpuzzle. Then due date we have a 19 by, okay, let's say 5. Okay, click save. Okay, assign. Okay, how about the second one, Doc Narjet? Is it already posted in our class?
Um, in demo, I'm not able to see any. Maybe there is something wrong going on. Ah, now it is there. I refreshed it and now it is there. So
Okay,
the assignment is
so dear participants, if you notice there are two videos there. That means the first one it's already assigned, but maybe it takes time to load since we have this issue when it comes to internet connectivity and its stability. Okay, I need more to join. At least you can experience the Edpuzzle feature. Again, one of its power is the learner cannot skip the video, but rather finish the video by answering the multiple choice question as this video is being arranged. But again, it is also okay, be done in an open-ended question. Now the difference for the open-ended question, so you'll be the one assigning manually in terms of grade. So meaning it depends upon the gravity of the learner's ideas pertaining to your given questions.
There are too many questions to attempt.
Okay, so I refresh the demo Edpuzzle class. So there are participants there that it's already 42 seconds. There's also another one, 1 minute. So from that situation, there are participants, you'll notice how our learners, despite the distance learning or even without the face-to-face classes, we can monitor the performance of our learners because you will know how many how many seconds or how many minutes or hours depending on the video they allocated with regards to viewing the video. But again, make sure that the chosen video is aligned to our learning competencies. Again, make sure that the chosen video is aligned to our learning competencies so that our learners will be guided.
So Buenavides, could you just go again into like how to embed question? There's a query coming up from our audience. They want to see once again how to embed questions.
Okay. So now in choosing video, it can be okay two ways. The first one by choosing these popular channels. Okay, this one. Okay, that's the first option for our sources of videos. The second one by directly okay typing in our Edpuzzle search bar. So let's say for example, I will use a YouTube for example. So let's say for example, same topic. Or else circulatory system. Then now these are the videos that you can choose. So wide arrays of choices. So now another reminders also because we also have to consider the focus span of our learners. So make sure that the chosen video is a very appropriate. So it might be short, but all the details must be inside that video with regards to aligning to our learning competency. So let's see, for example, this one. Okay. So if you notice, no droplets appeared in our video. So that means you have to edit that one for putting questions. Okay, first, okay, play that one.
Hello friends! Welcome to a new Happy Learning video. Today, we're going to learn about the circulatory system of the human body. The main function of the circulatory system is to carry through the blood the nutrients to the cells of our body. It is formed by the heart, arteries.
So let's click edit now. Okay, so in edit, it can be cut. If there are portions of the video that you don't like, say for example, this one, let's say for example, the first one, you don't like it. So just for a while. Okay, again, click edit. Okay, okay, okay.
Make
So that's the
freeze
process of
yeah,
moving that one as part
it
of
is in
cutting. And also voiceover, but not all videos. Okay, you can apply the voiceover mode. So
Yeah,
in our case,
earlier there was an option of voiceover also. Earlier, all the videos were allowed, but now because of certain terms and conditions which YouTube has given us, some of the videos do not allow voiceovers. Earlier, that was an option with all the videos, and it was a lovely option. Yeah, please.
yes, Doc. Thank you for that, Doc. And then also we have okay questions. So now questions, multiple choice question, open ended, or if you want to add note for a certain part of the video. Okay, so let's play.
Hello friends! Welcome to a new Happy Learning video. Today, we're going to learn about the circulatory system of the human body. The main function of the circulatory system is to carry through the blood the nutrients to the cells of our body.
Okay, so let's say for example you want okay open ended question. Okay. Okay. So again, you click the open-ended question and then type the desired question for the specific part of the video. Then click save. So notice the video stops and then it keeps on loading. That means in that area, the learner cannot skip. And also in that area, that means there's an embedded question. Okay,
It is
continue.
formed by the heart, arteries, and veins, and its proper functioning is essential for us to have good health. I have a curiosity. Do you know how much all of the arteries and veins would measure together, put in single file? They would measure 96,000 kilometers, which would be
So let's say for example, multiple choice question. So you can type your question here and then the given choices. So if you notice, based from its default setting, there are only two options, but okay, you can choose your answer. Let's say, for example, this is your correct answer. Okay, so you either choose okay this one, the check mark and the X mark. So this one, you have check mark, and then there are only two choices. So if you want to add more, so click this plus sign. Okay, that one. So add more.
equivalent.
Okay. So for demo purposes, let's stop from there. Okay, click finish. And then since assuming that we are done, so click assign. And then I will assign that in our class, the demo Edpuzzle. And then click our due date. So what's the purpose of due date? So the purpose of due date is your holding power or your uh, control system for the learners. So let's say, for example, due date is on that particular date and the time is okay. Let's say that's the due date. Then click assign. Then let me check. Okay, so now it appears in our okay, class book. So from the first video, Dr. Narjet allocated 2 minutes, and then 29 out of 100. Then we also have 86 out of 100. We also have 100 out of 100 from SACDIV. Okay, congratulations for this participant. You got 100.
Yeah, I failed. I didn't even score a 33%.
Yes. Okay, how about this newly assigned video? So now in using Edpuzzle, it depends upon on the creativity of the teacher. So it can be served as your checking the prior knowledge of the learners before discussing the topic. Okay, checking the learners if they are really listening or doing their work. Let's say in the middle of the class or after the class, serve as your post test. Okay, so again, it depends upon the creativity of the learner. Again, how about this newly assigned video about circulatory system? Okay, two types of question were embedded, the open-ended and the multiple choice question. Okay.
Buenavides, are there any projects which are already uploaded on this Edpuzzle website which we can share with the children? Are there any projects which are already uploaded?
In my case, ma'am, not yet, ma'am, because when I talked to our principal about this one, so the principal told me that so that you can use it uniformly, all with your grade level. Since I'm handling grade 10, it's much better to use this one the next school year.
Okay, all right.
But
Like for example, I have created an English video for class 12th English, right? And there are so many other
okay.
teachers. I just want them to save their time and use the same project I have created for Edpuzzle. Is that possible that they might use my project and share the same with the children, their own children?
Yes, ma'am. So let's say, for example, because I noticed that there's a lot of teachers right now that having their YouTube channel. So you can put this in your YouTube channel, and then you can get your created video in your YouTube channel. So at least with regards to sharing, you can share. It's not only your co-teachers and your students as well.
Okay, all right. So we can always upload our videos on the YouTube channel. From there, we can take out the video that we want to share and create a project here. So that's an awesome, amazing tool, I must say. And it is a kind of flipped learning tool wherein the students work at their pace. Like it's not about write now or collaborate or something of the kind. but it's like I have assigned you the project and then you can do the project at your own pace. So that is a kind of flipped learning tool. So yeah, that seems to be a very, very important, a very supportive tool.
Yes, ma'am. And since we're talking about videos, now it can be one of the question of our participants, Sir Benavides. There are how many allotted videos in every account? Now, if you're using the free account, there's only 20 videos. Again, there's only 20 videos. That's the only allowed for free. But how to combat that problem? It can be you can erase those already used created video, or you can use this one. Click this one and then invite teachers. In every invited teachers that will sign up, it will cost three space videos for your account.
Ah, okay, okay, that's nice. So there are only 20 videos that, or 20 projects, I must say, that you can create on Edpuzzle. But then there is a hack for that. If you want to create more than 20, I always say either you create a new email account for that, then you will get another 20, or what you can do is you can make additions or deletions with the previous videos that will clear up the already taken up space and you can create more videos, or you can refer this to your friends. The more friends use this tool, the better space, I mean, the gifted space you can use from Edpuzzle people. They are going to gift you the space and you can add more and more videos there. Also, in the initial stage only, when we started, Buenavides showed us how to get certified. So it's a very good tool to get, to be a puzzle ambassador or a coach. Buenavides, what do we call it? It's going to be a coach or an ambassador certifications that we are going to get.
So let me show you certifications. If you click certifications, intended for teachers and learners. Now for learners, the purpose of learners for okay, character building. So we have digital citizenship, personal finance, learning and study habits, building character, health, emotional intelligence, equal rights. Especially right now, I think all of us here are almost done with our school year. So maybe during summertime, we can use this one for our children, our own children, so they will not get bored. And
So
then for
this can be assigned as your summer holiday homework, right?
I
So
yes,
if you do know, yeah, so you can very well, they are all projects already made there. And I see digital citizenship, which is a very, very important thing, right? Like things like emotional intelligence, digital citizenship. These are the things that are not there, that are not there, might not be there in your syllabus. But I feel that these are very, very important things that your children must learn. How to use space responsibility, how to use internet responsibly, how to be great in the internet space, and then emotional intelligence. So I think these projects can be assigned to your own children as summer holiday homework. They are just there. Go and assign them. You don't have to make holiday homework all over again. And there might be
yes,
some for our educators as well for them.
yes. So that was for making our own children, our learners this summer to be productive. Now, in the case also for our educators, so teacher certifications for professional development. So we have this Edpuzzle level one, Edpuzzle and Canvas level one, then Edpuzzle and Google Classroom level one, Edpuzzle Schoology, meaning integration of Schoology and Google Classroom. Then Edpuzzle level two, and then the Edpuzzle coach, and then a lot of courses to choose from. So there, and then there are very helpful topics for us educators.
Yes, these are helpful and these are going to make your classrooms come alive also with so much of so many lessons to assign to them. Their homework is made, your projects are done, the videos are already there. If you have your own, yes, you are more than welcome. But also, Edpuzzle invites you to use the videos that are uploaded on Khan Academy, which I am a huge fan of. Also, there is Khan Academy, there is Edpuzzle. I mean, they have their own stock of videos. You can use any one of them. Use, and please do see before you use the videos. we are not going to assign it just for the sake of assigning. We are going to assign it because it is going to be useful for our children. So we really have to make sure that the right and correct video is assigned as a tool, as something that the children can make use of. So for your summer holiday homework, I think this tool, though in Delhi we have begun with our new session and everything, but many of the states have just begun with their holidays. So you can definitely use this tool for your summer holiday homework, or the competency based learning, as we call, or competency based kind of an education we call. We use so many assessment tools, we use so many assessment ways, and then we teach. So I think this all is a part of those modern learning concepts that we are having by CBSE also, or otherwise also, right? So this tool is really going to help you to make the classrooms more interactive, and the children are going to get hooked on. They will love. They love something which is not very ordinary. They love something which is not very common. So if this is something that they can do, watch a video, attempt assignments, and they are going to be marked on that, I think nothing better than that. It's a really good idea.
Yes, Doc. And also for our dear participants, I will use my Wakelet to give you these learning materials in order for you to learn more with our Edpuzzle.
Oh, great, great.
Okay, I will post this to our private chat and kindly share this to our participants.
Sure, I will.
Okay. So I prepared that one. I prepared that one, dear participants, so that because with a given time, it's only 1 hour. I cannot accomplish all those needed information or your queries in 1 hour only.
So
So
yeah, absolutely. And somebody is asking if we get certificates in PDF forms or badges in PNGs or PDFs. I think we get it both, right? We get
yes,
in both. We get in both the fame. I guess after having one, or after having completed, they themselves give us an option of PDF or PNG or certificate, things like that. So yeah, we get PDFs
yes,
in
Doc.
batches in all the forms. And somebody wants to see again where the certification option is. They just want to hop on and start learning. Can you show us again where the certificate option is?
Okay, so if this is your Edpuzzle account, so kindly click this one, this profile
Where your
image
profile
area.
pic
So click
is.
that one,
Yeah.
and then click this certifications. I so I'd rather okay, so that one. So meaning in this part, okay. So from left going to right. Okay. So click that one, and then we have this the name of the school, and then invite teachers, resources. So resources and part of the help center, I already integrate that in on my Edpuzzle, the link I gave you. Then click this certification. So once clicking that one, you will be directed to certifications for teacher and our student.
Great. I got a message in my WhatsApp, Bonavit. They want to ask you which cool mouse are you using, that you are using to, underline also and to bracket also in the red color and everything. They ask, how are you using that? So people, that is
Uh,
not very difficult. Yes, please go ahead.
okay. So that one also is very good with regards to presentation to our learners. So
Yeah.
this one for a while. So that's a zoom it. Again, that's zoom it.
Zoom it is a software or an extension?
You will type it in our browser, zoom it, and then download the zoom it, and it will be in your PC.
Ah, okay. So are you
Mm.
going to share it with us? I'll share it with the audience, and I'll share it privately. With two or three people have asked me privately. I don't know why they haven't done in the comments, but they love your presentation with all that.
Uh, okay, zoomit.com. Just type zoomit.com, and then once it's in your PC, I hope my screen is still visible.
Yes,
Is
yes, it is
okay.
visible. Yes.
So please click this icon of zoom it, Then click OK. So if okay, so that means it's ready to use. So just press Control 1 and then it will be okay, zoomed or okay, with regards to size, it's enlarged and then hold Control and then the plus sign and then drag, then it will be okay, colored red.
Yeah, that's
And
cool, huh? That's really cool.
yes, ma'am. And you can also press Control T and then you can type a certain word or words. So that's very nice when it comes to presentation. At least it will add to
Yes.
your engagement to the participants.
Yeah. Yes, and I am very sure the participants who are going to be engaged with this. And zoomit.com is the name of the software. People go and download and make your presentations even more encouraging and interactive. Right.
Mm.
So I hope we have, if you have any more queries, please, WhatsApp is open and the chat box is open. If you have any queries, please go ahead and ask anything that you want to know about it.
Mm. And also maximize the link that I gave you from Wakelet because everything is there. The integration, making an account, everything is
Uh,
there.
all right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let me see if we have it in the private chat. I have already done that, but I'm going to do it again. So this is the Wakelet link, people. There are a lot of resources here, right? There are a lot of resources, and go ahead and make use of resources. Buenavides has made a lot of effort putting all those resources, and he has been generous enough to share the link. So please go ahead and use those resources.
Yes.
So can we annotate also, Buenavides, using Zoomit?
Yes, ma'am. By pressing Control T
Control T, right? Okay, I'll just write it. Control plus T for annotation.
for annotation. So these are the contents inside the Wakelet. Okay, a lot of videos, okay, video tutorials for you to know what is Edpuzzle, creating an account, okay, how to find videos, okay, how to edit videos, how to create a class, everything.
Oh, great, great, great. This is going to be a great help. No wonder Bonovan made a community leader. He has some amazing resources on Wakelet, and he has added some amazing resources for all the teachers there. And also, the attendance link will be shared in the Google group only, right? Just wait for the attendance link there. And if you haven't added, if you are not there in the Google link, Google group, then you can get added there. Just send me a request and I'll do that. So that was an
Mm.
amazing session. Somebody's having a good time at your place, Bonabit, singing and everything.
Yeah, the religious activity it's started already.
It has a siesta religious activity that is going on.
Mm. Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
that's great, amazing. Just feedback link. I'll share the feedback link once again. The membership form.
Mm.
Just hold on, and
Dear
I
participants,
have
while
yeah, I have
uh,
just
uh,
shared the link for the membership form, and the attendance link is going to be there only. So if you haven't filled up the form as yet, please do fill it up, and you will get the link to your attendance, and you will get certificate for attending today's session as well. Yes, please, Bonobit, go ahead.
uh,
You were saying
yes, ma'am.
something.
Since we're educators here, so please, don't fail. Don't be afraid to explore and to learn more. Anyway, the benefits are our learners, and we all know learners will be our future in our country.
Absolutely. And you are creating future. So please remember that
Yes,
the future that we create is going to be not the dull one, but we are going to make them active and we are going to make them engaged people
yes,
with all these beautiful tools that Bunavit has introduced us to today. And there are so many other things also. So do make,
yes.
I'm repeating, Bunavit has created beautiful resources in the Wakelet link. Please do explore these resources. and they are all there for you to make use of, to learn and to incorporate and to execute in your classrooms. So that was a beautiful session, people. That was a beautiful session, Buenavides. Thank you so much for
Mm.
having this session with us, and it's a beautiful tool, flip learning tool to use. So it was a pleasure of mine to have you here. Just a pleasure.
Mhm.
Simple.
And lastly, please also, please don't make exploit only the certificates and badges, but rather your learnings for our uh, learners. Because if we keep on exploiting only for certificates and only for badges, so what is your knowledge if you will not use that one?
There's no use. See, what we can do is, I have seen many people, I have seen many educators, I have seen a lot of people doing what? When they go through certification center, what they do is they just keep on sliding through the videos, reach the end, appear for an
Mm.
exam or a Google form, and they are done for a badge. There is no use for such a badge if you do not make any learning out of it. So you really have to learn. When you go for certifications, go with the mindset of not that I'm going to flaunt my badges. Go with the mindset of that you have to learn. That we all have to learn things. We all have to use those things also. So it is a great learning tip. Buenavides, I would say I haven't dared say that in a session before, but you have given me encouragement, and I'm saying this. Please don't do that. Badges are not to be flaunted only. Learn and flaunt. Nobody's stopping you from doing that. First learn and then go on flaunt your learnings and use your learnings as well. So that is very, very important. So thank you so much, Buenavides. If there is no other question, yeah, I don't see any more queries coming up. More than the session, it was your mouse and your presentation and the Zoom it which created a sense with our audience. They really connected. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing that, and thank you so much.
Mm.
I mean, apart from whatever you are doing in you really have to make the audience also engaged. You were engaged, the audience was engaged, only then they were like, okay, what is this, we also want to use it, we also want to try it out. So that is how we do the same, right? So yeah, thank you so much, thank you so much for joining us. And yes, all those who are the members of GEG Punjab and Amritsar in the feedback form, etc., the link of attendance you are going to receive there only through mail, as always, right? So thank you so much for joining us, everybody. I know your schools have begun, and things have moved on, and the school do not let us take a breather any time. So, but when you join, it's a real pleasure for me. It's really a pleasure to see you all join, to see you all learn. And Bonavit, go on and check out the video later. You are getting amazing comments here. People are learning and people are appreciating, and they really love the tool. They really love the tool that you demonstrated. So, thank you everybody for
Thank you.
joining us. And hope next time we are going to have another tool, and we are going to have another. We have Mel joining us here. Uh, for Mel, it is morning, but from India, Mel, a very good evening to you. And yes, Edpuzzle is awesome. It is really awesome, and it is a great,
Yes.
great tool to have. So yeah, no more queries and no more. I hope this learning that we have had today, this session that we have had today, it's going to take you places, and you are going to really use this tool. Actually, use it to make your learning more awesome. Edpuzzle actually is an awesome tool. You have to use it to see it. It is going to make your learning confirmed. It is going to make your learning, very objective and subjective, whichever way you want to use this tool for. So both ways, it is going to be a really important tool for the children, and they are going to love you for that. Trust me, my children did that. They are going to love you for all the assignments that they get in their mailboxes, in their classroom, through links. They don't like, children don't like old age, orthodox, obsolete homeworks. They like something awesome, they like something new, they like something engaging, and that is what Edpuzzle does for us. Yeah, so thank you all for joining. I will definitely see you next Friday, same time. Till then, keep learning, and keep your classrooms more interactive, engaging, and children happier. So I don't know what it will, but a good night from here as well, right? What time is it in Philippines right now?
It's 7:54 already, ma'am.
All right. Okay. So yeah, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining, everybody. With this, I'm going to just end my broadcast. And thank you all. See you next week. Bye bye, everyone. Good night. Bye bye.
Thank you.